I want to play that deck that we just played against. It's a Monoblue Tempo. Let's go ahead and craft all. One uncommon wild card. This is the deck that we're going to be playing. And I can describe it really in 3 cards. We're going to start with Terry, 1/1 flyer. Curious Obsession. This creature gets +1/+1, and whenever you deal combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. And then part 3, counter spells. That's it. Yeah, why are these things split? Oh, they're from different sets. Oh, that's dirty. There we go. It crafted the wrong set, whatever. The basic idea is you get cheap 1-mana creatures out. You attach card draw to them and leave counterspell mana up. And even though you are weak, not dealing a lot of damage per turn, you're doing things very slowly. Because you're drawing so many cards, even though you might need to occasionally spend 2 cards to deal with 1 threat, that's okay because you keep drawing cards. So at the low end, we have things like cheap flyers like Terry. We have the Siren Stormtamer, a 1/1 flyer that's functionally a counterspell as well, because you can sack it to counter an ability that targets you or a creature you control. So think, for instance, a shock. Spectral Sailor, a flash flyer. Again, a bunch of 1/1 flyers because we want to attach our combat damage drawing spells to things that have evasion. Spell appears to protect, unsummons as just a sort of tech value card. We can save one of our things, we can bounce one of your things. Lofty Denials, one of the new M21 cards, is very, very nice in a deck like this. Very, very, very nice in a deck like this. 2 mana, counter basically anything. Merfolk Trickster is another really reliable one. Pops out, does 2 things. Don't forget, when Merfolk Trickster enters the battlefield, tap target creature an opponent controls, but also it loses all abilities until end of turn. Oh! Loses all abilities until end of turn. It loses all abilities until end of turn. So if it says, when this creature dies, do some shit. It doesn't have that. It lost all abilities until end of turn. Another instant speed bounce that's also a flash flyer. Sea-Dasher Octopus is a 1 of 6, in my eyes, is one of the... If you're trying to become a better Magic player, I would try to start thinking of groupings of 6 and just looking for them. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. 1, 2. Whenever enchanted creature deals combat damage to an opponent, you draw a card. 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 copies of Curious Obsession, and then 2 others. You'll see this a lot. You'll see like 4 single target removals, and then another 2 single target removals. Or you will see... This is a really stupid example, but that's fine. You'll see like 4 kill a creature spells, 4 kill an artifact spells, and then 2 kill an artifact or creature spells. So that way you kind of have that overlap of 6. Each of them have 6, but they share a pair in the middle. You've seen Venn diagrams. I just made one. I used my fingers, powered by my mind. You see this kind of thing a lot. 5's way too advanced for me, way too fucking advanced for me. But I think that the sort of mistake as a new player is to put 4 of something and then be pissed that you don't draw it. What the fuck, man? Ugh. And then so you put in 8 of something and it feels like way too many. And it's hard for players to initially think to themselves, why is there only 2 Murderous Riders? Isn't that a good card? And the magic thing is 6 single target removals. We have 4 eliminates and 2 Murderous Riders. That's why. 4 and 2. So, with that, we're going to do the Monoblue Tempo works. And what's in the sideboard? More Unsummons. Aether Gust makes a lot of sense. Protection from red for that matchup. Negates for any sort of weird counter matchup. Same with Mystical Dispute. We have a Mu Yanling in this list, and I don't have a clue why we do. So now let's actually play some real Historic, huh? Garden Jews, it's been a while since I caught streams. Now I can finally say congrats, Sean. Getting married is a great time. I'm pretty excited to get married. I mean, I've already lived with Britt forever, but because I'm really persnickety about having anything on my fingers. I really don't like how it feels to have a ring on. I'm gonna get a ring tattoo. Pretty slick, huh? Alright, let's get rid of this. Yeah, Mazel Tov. Fuck yeah. No! Are we boned? Are we boned? Will we lose this game alone? You know, I've heard people say get used to it and all that stuff, but I mean, I am particularly weird about that sort of thing. This is Lofty Denial unless I pay 1. That sucks. Hey, Apo Koala. I missed my face, too. Claim to fame? What? That's 1 mana sorcery? Shit! It's fucking good, man. Alright, that's good. That's good. So, I think I don't do anything here, I think. I think I don't. It's either play Terry or do nothing and leave up Lofty Denial. This guy does have lifelink. I think that's a good one to do, because now my opponent is set up to be in a position where they'll play Claim the Firstborn, get the Archfiend's Vessel and the Young Pyromancer, and then I can unsummon the Archfiend's Vessel. I've been found out. Wow, you really hate to see that. It's gonna be land. Yeah, fuck. Ah, crap. Ah, crud. Thoughtseize. GG's. This card is so insane. This is just like the best card. This is just, I mean, what a modern staple. Oh man, claim to fame. Dude, Rakdos graveyard stuff is incredible. Man, yeah, because, I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about the Rakdos Young Pyromancer decks being just super rad. Alright, so game 1 goes to the villain. What do I not even want in this, huh? Definitely the cage. I think I don't want the Tempest Djinn. It feels too expensive. This also feels awkward. I kind of actually like the unsummons, you know? Taking a look at the Goblin deck. Oh, we should definitely do Goblins after this. Definitely. Oh, Asuna. 107 months in a row saying, hope you had some nice time off. Congrats. Seems in order. Kind of feels that. Kind of feels that way, don't it? I think this will do that. I'm also not sure about Brazen Borrowers. We're hoping to have a 2-mana spell cast from Villain. That looks very shock-worthy. I'm sort of fine with this. I have several other creatures in my deck. I'm not going to lie, I kind of said that Historic is such a high power metagame. It used to be so much fun when no one really played any kind of serious deck and you could just do dumb shit. Well, I'm always a little... Fair enough. I always feel like it's that the spikes that end the game happen a little too frequently and a little too fast. Because, I mean, if you think about something like Vintage, which technically has the highest power level, a lot of times, both you and your opponent just smash out all their cards very early, and then you have these long, slow, grindy kind of outcomes. That's right, it's a cost, ain't it? Ah, crap. I mean, I could have counted the first one, but what can you do? I'll just get out my flapping friend. This Rakdos deck just feels very, very, very good. It might just die here, but what are you going to do? I think it just dies to a shock again. Heartless Act, sure. Yeah, I also look. I'm gonna concede here because I think I made a couple of play error mistakes, and this deck's very unforgiving. that Rakdos deck seems super rad. We definitely have to do the Goblins deck because that is just too funny, man. Funny thing too is when it's what? Practice goblins. No, not you. This is more like it. This is more like it. Is this? How does this hand even play? I have no idea how this even... I'm doing it. We're doing some research, man. Alright, we see Le Forêt. I'm also going to go pour myself some coffee after this game. Oh, look at that sweet art on Scavenging Ooze. Oh, yeah. Get our Protectorate down. Am I hosting the Invitational? You bet your butt I am. Bet your whole butt I am. Okay, and then we're going to play Spectral Sailor. Oh, an Unsummon is actually going to be pretty rad here. Oh, yeah, ping pong bang. Now, if my opponent casts Extinction Event, that would be hilarious. But it would also be weird in what seems to be a creature ramp deck. Sure. So, Galta is in Historic, right? Pretty sure Big Galta is. Get that one out of there then. Hey Drenzen, thanks man. Yeah, anyone else watch the Chess Choice Awards? How was that? April Qualls says, any new ties are going to debut? Well, I learned from the style guide recently that there is in fact a specific request to not have any ties for the event at all. You hate to see it. And that is that a winner chicken dinner right there? Spectral Sailor. Eating creatures, it's a feature. Oh yeah. Pow. Pow, 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 pow. Okay, so this is a very fast matchup, huh? I don't... I feel like these are the ones that I want to get rid of. I feel like Spell Pierce only interacts with non-creatures. Green is base creatures. Same thing with Dive Down. I don't think I'm going to be getting a lot of creature targeting. This is always step one of sideboarding, is what cards in my deck do I think will be useless post-board? Or the most useless, because this is historic, so there is a higher power level. So I do think that the Aether Gusts are actually quite good. I actually do like the Unsummons. Sea-Dasher Octopus does seem like the most awkward. Nice. Time to get coffee. Yes, I always wear these shorts, but don't worry, I have like a whole lot of pairs. I see spells. I see mana. I see someone's underpants. Isn't that the way it goes? I see London, I see France. I see someone's underpants. Alright. Step 1. Play an island. Bam. There it is. Passing it through. Sea Drabbit says, I just wanted to tell you that I teach math in high school that has gone virtual. After just 1 week of putting large volumes of energy into the internet, I have a newfound admiration for the difficulties of your profession. You're amazing. Thanks for the years of content. I am both grateful for your appreciation, and holy shit, it is so true. It is so much more difficult to just have energy when there's nothing. Creature spells you control can't be countered. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I want to draw a card. So, Prowling Serpapard. Oh my god, it's a Serpapod. It's a serpent leopard? Cat snake? Serpapard. Okay. Yeah, so this can be a little bit tricky, but I think it's going to be totally okay when we start, like, bouncing shit. It's fine. Can't attack or block unless you control another creature with power 4 or greater. Terrific. Take it. I think this was a really good decision. Yeah. You know, I actually never thought about that, Siege Rabbit, because I know that people are just like, well, we should choose to do virtual, or we should choose to do stay at home. And it is that easy. You know, like, and I think it's not. I think it's incredibly difficult. Oops, so this is what we want. Kind of this. Remember, Merfolk Trickster removed these abilities. Very sick and very cool. I mean, people, I feel like, just kind of shrug their shoulders about how, well, yeah, you know, you just got to choose to either be teaching in person or teaching virtually, and there you go. But I mean, like, virtual teaching? Like, oh my god, just trying to present to an audience that's virtual, it's so tiring. It's so tiring. Gotta consume more of this hot bean water. I think this is good. So far, so good. All right, I think we're doing it. Yeah. Oh. Let's get Terry. Let's get Terry now. This game felt clean. This felt clean. Oh yeah, brain maggot. Okay. Well, I mean, I can counter this because it's. Oh, it is an enchantment creature. I see. Send this one home. Yeah, Joust says the struggle of virtual teaching is holding attention spans, especially with special ed, for getting students to show up in the first place, but no commuting. Yeah, I mean, I find that, like, if I am not that interested in my own intonation, no one else is gonna fucking be. Like, I mean, like, literally, basic comedy, don't fucking laugh at your own jokes. Don't laugh at your own jokes. Don't laugh at your own jokes, damn it. If you're streaming, laugh at your own fucking jokes constantly. Laugh at your own jokes a lot, please. Like, do it. You know, if you're speaking virtually, you have to both be the speaker and the audience, right? Because, you know, if you're watching at home, you don't get the sense of anyone else laughing or chuckling. But if I say something and I chuckle, it's easier for you to chuckle too. Be your own laugh track. That's right, keyword. Be your own laugh track. BYOL. Bring your own laughter. Bloody Sky says, are you manipulating me into laughing at your jokes? I'm doing more than that, Bloody Sky, but you'll never know because I'm a real subverter. I'm a real subverter. I need to get water. I'm thirsty. Thirsty because I've been laughing at my own jokes, man. My throat's dry. Keep these 7 cards. Keeping 7 from the heaven. Hey, what's your favorite actually good deck in Historic? Not your favorite May deck, but your favorite, like, legitimately, like, oh shit, this is a fucking deck right here. Like, what's your number 1 of that? Goblins, no question. Oh, it is. Oh, this shit. Sure. We definitely want the 10th district, friend. Out of there. So this is looking like the Boros single target enchantment things, or single target spells. Yeah. Alright, so we probably need to begin getting the beatdowns in faster. So do I want to play? Yeah. I think the probability of me wanting to bounce something is quite high. I also think we're losing because this is not my favorite island. Wozers. Bam, bam. I am the Dinosaur said, I've been having a personal revelation about the concept of joy and laughter. They are some of the few things that can be truly created. Like physics prevents us from creating, well, anything. You can't have something without destroying something else. Except joy. You can just make it. It's amazing. There's no cost. You don't have to destroy anything. You just give it away to people. The idea of it is just incredible to me. Oh, dude, I think also the same thing about, like, authors that literally just will individuals into existence using their mind. I mean, that's just so fucking crazy to me. That's so sick. Speaking of so sick, I think we are super fucked. Oh, man. Ugh. I probably should have done this here, huh? I was listening to so many bangers last night. Speaking of which, okie dokie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, we are just absolutely Amanda'd right now, man. Yeah, like, still grinding through it. I mean, I've read it before, but Changes is some real good bone crushing. Aurelia, Draft Star of Justice. Oh. Kind of want to get a camera stand and put my camera here. Problem is, I like having my monitors close together, so my camera's always been under my monitors. But this chin shot shit, man, it's ruining. We did not win. I think Spell Pierce is going to be useless, and I also think Dive Down is going to be useless. Maybe an Unsummon would be good. Aether Gusts. Oh yeah. Cerulean Drakes. Oh yeah. Kind of want to do this, this. Kind of like this. Bum ba ba bum ba 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 bum 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 dum dump dum dum dump dum ba dum ba dum da dum da dum 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 dum. Maybe another Unsummon would have been good too. I like to use Unsummon effects against this kind of bastard heavy deck. Please go out. Yeah. Oh. Oh no! Uh-oh. Dreadhorde fart facist, am I right? Do I wish to draw all cards? Yes. Yes. I think it's probably correct just to smash out another Siren Pirate Wizard. Siren Pirate Wizard, Siren Pirate Wizard, Siren Pirate Wizard. It's fine. We did 7 points of damage. We have a lot of extra pain that we can bring on. If I bounce the target, like so, if, for instance, if Dreadhorde Arcanist attacks and the 2 damage targets the Dreadhorde Arcanist and the 4 damage targets the Siren Stormtamer, if at that point I bounce the Brazen Borrower, I don't think it fizzles. So I think our best course of action is to smash all these guys out. Mr. Stuffy McStuffs, is the stream audio low for anyone else? You just turned it up on your end. Look at that. Look at that. I am the problem solver everyone wishes to become. What? I mean, this was an incredible turn. Mr. Stuffy McStuffs is sorry, I was just diagnosed it was an audio mix issue on my end. Yeah, no, it's actually a totally reasonable question. I was just being a butthole. Oh! And thusly we are winning the game. Did I do it? Will you be part of the casting team during the Mythic Invitational? Well, I'm hosting Faded Magus. I'm hosting. I'm a hosty toasty, man. Me and Maria Bartoli. Together with our powers combined, we are Captain Planet. Yeah, this is the right play. See, Maria Bartholdi is like fucking funny, man. That is a funny human being. Oh my god. I laugh a lot when I'm around Maria, man. That is fun. That is some good. That's good, clean fun hanging out with Maria Bartholdi, man. That's how it's done. Might actually be lower than normal on my end. What? Quickly, open volume mixer. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Open sound settings. Da 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 da. Quickly, input. Device properties. Ba da 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 da. Oh, it's 6% lower than it normally is. Test. Right, close this. Pass. Device properties. Additional device properties. Show me the original thing that I'm looking for. Nice. Get ready for 6% increase. That's fine. Please hit me. Back. Yeah. Let's kill Cole. Yeah, look at that. That's 6%. I want another one of these. This felt rad. Merfolk Trickster is probably the lowest value card I have, I think. I swear, this pen has perfect balance. It feels so good. Well, it's not that it's perfectly balanced, but it just feels just right for what I'm trying to do. I gotta switch out these islands. Alright, we lost. Problem is it's a little noisy. And I want to fidget, and I want to twiddle, and I want to fiddle, and I want to waddle, but I don't want to distract. Banjo-Kazooie. Greatest platformer. Love it. Is that a G2? No, it's actually a G6. A G6. This pen's got me feeling so fly like a G6. I don't know what kind of pen it is. It's just a pen. Counter to Tempest Djinn to weave right now. Ah, good. Cerulean Drake. Hello. Bum ba-dum, bum bum. Can't be blocked, targeted, dealt damage, enchanted, or equipped by anything red. It can't be det. Damage, enchant, block, target, det. Cerulean Drake against a deck that has only red as the removal color is, I mean, that feels good. Feels good, I cannot tell a lie. I cannot tell a lie. I kind of anticipate that there'll be some kind of, like, you know, I'm gonna protect myself, but, you know, I'd rather this. Only 20 lands in the deck. Yeah, that's crazy. 6% made that difference. That's how it works. Yo. Wow. All the things she said, all the things she said. Bouncing cause she's red, bouncing cause she's red, bouncing cause she's red. So what I anticipate will happen is it's going to be swing shock. Yeah, man. Did anyone watch Autumn Burchett win that Mythic Championship using Monoblue? Dude, I was watching him play and I was like, all right, this is what a better player looks like. I mean, they just constantly made these really uncomfortable ass decisions, like constantly, and I was just, ugh, like, ugh. QTE Surf says, hey, Sean, did you know that G6 song is 10 years old? Just want you to feel old as I do right now. I don't really feel that old. 30s are good. 30s are good, QTE Surface. 20s are garbage. 20s are just a, you know, like, listen. Single digits, everything up to age 10. Liked it. Liked it quite a bit. Traumatic memories that will haunt me as an adult. Couldn't even understand what that meant at that point in time. Didn't matter. Didn't matter to me one bit. Just enjoyed my time, biked around, played Warcraft 2 and Command & Conquer. It was a nice way of things, right? Teens, you start having hormones, you start having feelings, you start liking people. They don't like you back. That's hard to cope with. All sorts of people don't like me. And I'm like, that's fine. Because these 5 people like me, and that's all I give a shit about. Right? It was great. Then in your teens, you start getting hormones. Oh my god. You start feeling like you know things, you start feeling like you want to know things, but you can feel when those insecurities start bubbling up. You can feel when your lack of confidence and your overall inadequacies begin to show up. It's terrible. You cry a lot. You have feelings. No one knows how to talk about them in America or in the globe. So you just have them, and they stink. Then the 20s come along. The 20s are actually worse than the teens. It's true. It's true. Might be shocked to hear me say that. You know, I actually take that back. I had way more happiness in my 20s than I did in my teens. My teens was just pretty much bad. Pretty much bad. But the thing about the 20s is what you don't have is equilibrium. You have no equanimity. You as a human being, all you know is your spikes. I hate this. I love this. This is my favorite. They're the worst. That's what 20s are. And so what it is a lot of emotional whiplash. You work too much. You have breakups that are really bad. You find your favorite food. But then in your 30s, you find out more of a sense of self. Right here. Right on the dome, dude. That's what I like about the 30s. I feel like I know who me is. I feel like I really know who me is. 20s is just about spikes, man. It's just a spike-ass kind of life. I would love to eat an Adanto Vanguard. Bye. Well, maybe not bye. I mean, this could just get some invulnerability, and that would technically suck ass. C'est parfait. Alright, we did it. We won. Dude, Cerulean Drake. Holy crap. What an all-star. Cerulean Drake with the curiousest of obsessions is straight plasma, man. JB46, it says... I want to fact-check a statement you made last time in the award show. Coffee Prince, go. Wait, what is the... I don't remember anything I said. That's what makes me a good host. I have no plan and everything is purely off the cuff. Craig says, my 20s and 30s have lacked the happy stuff. It's mostly just been stress constantly. You know, I find I like stress. I like a good amount of stress. Because I find that a lot of the things that are stress-causing for me have a lot of meaning. Have a lot of meaning to me. I was just fiddling in Unity over my break, and there was a period of time where I was like, I really don't want to do anything. I just kind of want to sit there. And I was like, no, come on, let's just keep going. Let's keep going. Let's just keep jamming on it. Super fulfilling. Very meaningful. After that, it's just like, ah. Oh, JB, you're talking about Korean dramas. Oh, such as Coffee Prince. See, I thought you were referencing the fact that I refer to my wifey as the Coffee Angel. Like, am I a Coffee Prince? No, JB, I'm fucking all in on Korean dramas. If you got recommendations, I'd love to hear it. And I cannot tell a lie, man. I've seen Coffee Prince pop up from time to time. Fucking no, dude. I've seen Coffee Prince show up from time to time in my recommendations, but I've never clicked on it. The most recent one I watched was, it was a much quieter drama. It was Because This Is My First Life. What? Death Touch Lifelink? What? Romance is a Bonus Book, also on Netflix, is amazing. My favorite Korean dramas are probably What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, It's Okay, That's Love, Oh My Venus. Absolutely incredible. I got re-recommended Healer. I don't know, have you seen Healer, JB? Yeah, you thought I was fucking around when I was talking about Korean dramas? Not a chance. Not a chance. Listen, we gotta start doing some watch parties. Do I care that much about this? Or you know what? I think that... Do we want value, or do we want... I think I'm doing this. I'm gonna have to swing with... I think I can swing like this, and this is guaranteed okay. With the minus, but in case of plus, we have to do this. Yeah. Yeah, Hotel Del Luna was... It wasn't quite banging along. Like, a lot of the Korean dramas that I like, you just experience complete and utter whiplash at all points in time. I mean, it is psychotic. Oh, by the way, there was a question that was asked like an hour ago that I forgot to answer. The question was, why flyers instead of unblockables? Since being able to get through is so good, and it's really simple. Unblockable is a stronger form of evasion, and so the rest of the creature is weaker. If a creature is just flying, it can often be flying, a 1/1, and a bonus. So for instance, Siren Stormtamer, flying, 1/1, nice bonus. The bonuses get weaker if it's unblockable, because unblockable is just such a more powerful keyword. Absolutely fucking not. My name is Sean Plott. That's right. I make the rhymes work for me and for you. Sending my opponent down to 15 again. Chain of hits. ACE Zelsis. So yeah, my girlfriend and you have completely different draws to Korean dramas. You know, I'm all about romance. Stronghold Bong Soon, I watched the first episode of, and it was pretty funny. Yeah, Summer Night Sheriff, I actually have watched the first episode of Goblin. This actually, I gotta fucking catch back up on these. I mean, honestly, coronavirus happened, and I dropped all my healthy habits and just went to work insanity. That's what I did. So this is 2, so this is going to take all the mana. Okay. Here I go. So I'm dealing 4 damage turn. Absolutely not. Eat shit, big bird. My name's Sean Plott. Probably could have adapted, but I think I'd much rather going to want to draw a card. I don't want the hostage taker to take it, because then the hostage taker can cast it. Ooh, ah. So my opponent can swing back and bring me down to 4, but then my opponent will be at 10, and I can deal 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. Hey! Gotcha. See? Look at this. The power of counting compels you. Ba-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da. Unsummons, probably not. Spell Pierces seem good. Dive Downs seem good. I basically want everything instant speed. I don't even think I need this many Merfolk Tricksters. Negates and Mystic Disputes seem great. Hey, doing it. Darren MC Glades, the show you recommended the other day freaked me out the first 2 minutes. Doro hit Doro, I think. Yeah, Darren MC. Oh my god, or should I say Darren McGlade. That television show is just a mind melter, an absolute Thoughtseize. Computed what would happen using my mind. I think maybe the best choice here is Spectral Sailor. Did you get to the mushroom land yet, Darren McGlade? Some beautiful ass mushrooms. Some really just shiver me timbers kind of mushrooms. Oh, Merfolk Trickster. Oh, look at you. Doom, 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 doom. That's a pretty good swamp. I gotta remember to change these stupid bad islands. Oh! Bum ba da dum bum 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 ba. Crayon Shed. Champion of get the hell out of here. Crayon Sheds is a little deceptive to say I've been sub for 3 months as I mostly watch your stuff on YouTube, but I figured I'd take the opportunity to say congrats on the engagement and I'm a fan, you rock. Hey, thanks, Crayon Shed. Marriage. So I think in this particular position I need to chill. I need my opponent tapped out before I can brazenly borrow something. Sure. Take it. Great timing on our opponent. Yeah! My opponent has a whole bunch of mana up. A whole bunch of nothing has happened for a few turns, so I overwhelmingly suspect that Villain has removal spells, so I'm going to wait till Villain casts something. This is exactly the kind of card I want. Boop! This is fine. I expect more removal to come down. Totally, not a problem. All good. See, this is why we waited. This is why we wait. Okay, so now I'm a little more comfortable playing something. Champion of Wits coming up. Have the Mystic Dispute for that. Negate doesn't do it. Spell Pierce doesn't do it. But Mystic Dispute, we want to save for this puppy right here. So here I am comfortable playing the Brazen Borrower. Could be another removal spell, but I do think we have, as they would say, a handful of gas. Let's just become obsessed with this. You love to see it. More than enough mana available for a negate. Well, fuck. Hey. This is a huge pickle. You can't counter Eternalize? Shit. I don't think we lose. We might not win this game. We might not. Eternalize is an activated ability. I want to see this. Look at that. It just happens. I have done a wrong thing. I think our hand's fine. You know, can I just say I'm like real happy that we are not having. Oops. Okay. This is actually good enough. This is actually good enough, as much as I hate to say it. And fuck you. I don't love this hand, but I don't hate it. Disfigure. No way. Oh yeah. Oh, I love things that cost 1 mana. Oh, they're just so juicy. I think I don't want to do anything. I think I don't want to do anything. I think I just want to let you draw. Let you discard. It's going in the bin, huh? Another Champion of Wits? Alright, you got it. Sail away. Oh yeah. Operation Bing Bong commenced. This is where I really want to start having my counters up. No! Oh! I'm very, very suspicious of a villain here. 2 damage a turn. So far, so good. Bing bong from your friend Sean. I will now do this. It's pay 2? I thought it was pay 3. Oh! Alright, well, we lost. Fuck, man. Oh, I thought it was pay 3. This is what happens when this all the time gets me when I'm too used to 1 card. I'm too used to 1. Fuck out of here, man. Then my brain stops functioning. God, that would have been a really good one to leave up. It's okay, we have Lofty Denial. Everything's gonna be fine. Okay. All right. I will now droll a chord. Ooh, okay. Well, let's start. Let us rebuild. I think I gotta go all in on my trickster friend. Do 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 do. Yeah. A lot of removal in that deck. Sure wish I had a Spell Pierce, you know what I'm saying? Alright. We make it a mistakey, and it caused our heart to breaky. It's okay. It's okay. You know, it doesn't matter how long I play Magic or how often that happens. Here is actually my thought on it. Mistakes like that happen once, and then you got it. These are just experiential mistakes where, like, you step into a new format, you have access to new cards, you make some mistakes at first, no big deal, and then you ascend to competency. And it literally will not matter how long I play this game or how much I try not to. Because in my brain, I look at the card and I go, this is definitely pay 3. And then it's fucking not pay 3. And I'm like, oh.